Adela's speech was number 3 out of the Competent Communications Manual, and part of the assignment, the assignment was to write a speech that started with a general purpose, followed up with specific purposes, and then have it all tied together without using notes, and delivering it without using notes. And I think she did a phenomenal job giving us a lot of information within a very small amount of time, and tying it all together. She did a great job of telling us what the general purpose was. The title of her speech, Diversity, Inclusion in the Workplace. We knew immediately what she was going to talk about. She then moved into why it was important, especially during this month, and why it's important after Martin Luther King Day to reflect on diversity and inclusion, and specifically the fact that President Trump is going into office on Friday. And so I think she gave us her feelings on why inclusion and diversity would be important at such an important time. She then followed up with how she's implementing more diversity and encouraging more inclusion in the workplace. She told us that she was a committee leader at her workplace, so she's actually just more than talk, she's actually implementing it at her workplace. You then defined diversity, and I liked what you said, that diversity isn't just color, it was diversity of thoughts and experience. It's not just based on the color or the gender of the person. But then specifically, I liked how you told us why it would be important for companies to encourage diversity and encourage inclusion in the workplace. You told us that non-diverse organizations tend to fare worse than organizations that do have diversity. They retain better workers. Diverse companies build better connections with their community, which is all very important, because if you're in the business environment, that's what you would like to do. Then you followed up with your plans. First, you said that you had to celebrate the accomplishments that you had at work. So that I think that really encourages you to continue diversity and inclusion at work. Then you also hired a third-party company, and then you started with a baseline to figure out how you have moved on, or how you have progressed towards diversity. Just a couple tips at the end there. I liked your analogy, and I thought it was a really great example of using the movie and encouraging us at the end to keep encouraging diversity and inclusion. I think it would have been more impactful if it was in the beginning instead of maybe midway through your speech, where that's when you first start thinking, well, how does hidden figures tie in with your whole speech? So maybe start with the analogy in the beginning and then tying it up at the end. But you did a great job tying it up and encouraging us to include or encourage diversity in the workplace. And I think I'm out of time, but just one more. There were a lot of subtopics within your speech, and so I think if you were able to maybe reduce one subtopic, the other subtopics would be more impactful, and we would actually have an opportunity to digest what you just said instead of, well, for me, I was busy writing it down and outlining your speech. And so I think if we're giving a speech such as yours tonight, perhaps one less subtopic would make the other subtopics a little bit more impactful. Thank you very much.